Hey, good morning. It's episode 25 of Camellia City, the podcast about the most magical little town in the state of Alabama, Greenville, Alabama. I'm Danan, and I am so excited about March. I had to do a show just about all the stuff that is going on here in this town this month. And by the way, April is even busier, and I'll do another little podcast to tell you what's going on in April because it's going to freak you out how much stuff is actually going on in April. But March, let's talk about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you've heard the podcast before, you know I say some things that might be unpopular or not politically correct maybe in some ways, but I'm going to straight up say a couple of things. First of all, number one, when people say there's nothing to do in this town, I think, oh, there's a boring person. Stay away from that person is the one who's boring. Okay, and let me explain this. If you say you're bored, you're the boring element. Because there literally is so much to do in this town. And it's amazing, fun, crazy stuff. And if you open yourself up to the idea that you're going to participate in the community, then you're going to have no time to be bored. I promise you, it is amazing and magical how much there is to do in this town. So I always laugh when people say, well, there ain't nothing to do. Really? Because I'm so busy. From the moment I wake up to the minute I go to bed, I've got a full schedule. It's the craziest thing. This is the busiest I've ever been in my whole entire life. And I've lived in big cities and there was stuff to do, but this is insane how great it is here. Now, here's the other unpopular thing that I'm going to say to you guys this morning before we get started with all the upcoming events that are crazy and fun. If you have children and you don't show your children how to be involved in the community, you are doing your children a great disservice. Because being involved in a community is something that will make their lives more fulfilling as they go, no matter where they live, no matter if they stay in Greenville or not. Knowing that communities have events, that it's important to be involved in those events and participating in those events is so important to help a child learn how to be in a community. And if all you do is go to sports events and then don't do anything in the community, you are doing your child a great disservice. And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. So, to isolate, okay, look, if you're mad at me, I'm sorry, but I don't care. Because if you're isolating your child to just doing school events and not community events, they're not going to learn something very valuable, and that is how to be a good citizen in the community. So, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on in March. And I'm going to miss a whole heck of a lot of things. So what I want you to do is when you repost this up for your friends, underneath or where I post it, underneath, please add your event, okay? So that everybody can see how much I've missed because there's so much going on. First thing is the 9th. That's this coming Saturday, March 9th. The Humane Society is having a car wash. Why is this important? Because it's the Junior Humane Society having a car wash. And go to their Facebook page and you will see their information on there. It's so exciting for the kids to be able to do that and raise money for not only just a good cause, but, by the way, for these kids who have decided to be involved in the community to do something to show that they can make a change. And if your kids don't know they can make a change in their community at their age, well, I'm sorry, but they can, and I'm not gonna talk about your parenting skills. Okay. The next thing I've got on my list that is absolutely amazing. There's 2 things on the 12th, Tuesday the 12th. First of all, if you want to learn the basics of genealogy, at the public library at 10 a.m., the most amazing, incredible Judy Taylor. And by the way, just say your last name and Judy Taylor will tell you everything about your family line. Oh my God, she's amazing. But she's giving a beginning genealogy class at the library. That's Tuesday at 10 a.m., March 12th. Go over there. Even if you're just a tiny bit interested, listen. And if you haven't been into the Historical Society's room in the back of the library, you got to go in there. It will blow your mind. It's amazing. Then that afternoon, Tuesday, March 12th, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., oh my God, Elements Yoga Studio grand opening party. Open to everyone. Get your butts over there. Let me tell you what they're going to have. Okay, Miss Sonia Rice has opened what I am considering to be like, it's on par with any amazing yoga studio I've ever seen in a big city. I am not kidding. They're going to have the silks hanging from the ceiling if you want to do that kind of yoga. If you want to do gentle yoga, it will be available. Hot yoga, they got it, baby. It's going to be amazing, and I can't wait. I'm going to buy myself a little package deal and go over there and do yoga a bunch. 603 East Commerce Street. It's over by the CAPS building. And they also have a Facebook page for their event, Elements Yoga Studio Grand Opening. And I just cannot wait. I think they're also going to be doing meditation there. It's something this town is blossoming in ways. I mean, we are just, I can't even tell you the stuff that I know that's coming to this town. I really, literally cannot tell you. But trust me, it's amazing. Okay, so next, y'all know I absolutely love the Alabama Medieval Fantasy Festival because I get in costume and I go, and let me tell you something. You got to go enjoy this festival. It's in Greenville, Alabama. Another thing that's amazing and is going to grow every year and is going to be a big deal all over the Southeast. And it's the fact that it's here in Greenville is absolutely amazing. You know, here's another thing. And maybe I'm just a little saucy this morning, but the people who have children who have told me, oh yeah, we've never gone to that. Is this the 3rd year? It blows my freaking mind because children lose their minds over this stuff. It's so much fun. Jousting, falconry, people in costume dressed as kings and queens and knights, sword fighting, turkey legs, throwing axes, archery. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, it is so much fun. And I have seen tags from Georgia, Birmingham. People come from all over to this thing. You have got to experience it. It's March 23rd and 24th. It's over on off of Fortdale Road. You can't miss it. You've got to experience the Alabama Medieval Fantasy Festival. And let me tell you something, the vendors, also amazing. The jousting, amazing. There's going to be friars singing songs and walking around. It's just so much fun. Fairies walking around, belly dances. Oh yeah. So anybody who misses this thing, and I'm sorry, but if you have kids and you don't take them to this thing, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for them, actually. So it's just a spectacle and a great thing to support our town, because as this gets bigger, we will get more and more visitors from out of town and Greenville is going to be that place that they go to the festival at, and it's going to get huge. Okay, next is March 30th, Saturday, the Camellia City Fest, another amazing thing that happens downtown that is really important to support downtown. See all the vendors. Oh my gosh, it's such good vendors. I happen to know that there's going to be some extra fun happening that I don't think I'm allowed to say yet, but I'll be open. Come by and see the shop and say hello and walk around and support these vendors who pay, by the way, $40 to put their tables up and try to sell stuff or give away information. Please support the Camellia City Fest. It does so much for our downtown and for our town, and it's something fun to do, and there'll be music and entertainment and all that too. So if look, I don't want to get too deep on you here, but life, okay? If you can't manage to enjoy where you are in life, if you can't find something, that you're just what are you wasting your time for, Mildred? What are you doing? You just want to go through this life complaining and doing nothing? Get involved. Get out there. Otherwise, you have wasted a precious gift, the gift of life that you've been given. What did you think you were given life for? To sit around in your lazy boy and bitch about Greenville? No. I think this is going to be an unpopular show. But, there's the energy of this town is amazing, and I love seeing the people who do get excited and do get involved, because it's so much fun, you guys. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on what's happening in town. Don't miss out on life. Okay, so here's the crazy thing. In April, there's even more things. And, like Putting on the Ritz is coming up in April. Oh, yeah. The Rotary Crawfish Boil coming up in April. See me for tickets. Hint, hint. There's a reflexology class coming up at Element Studio in April. There's going to be a cemetery tour in April. We've got a couple of Relay for Life events coming on, I think. It's just so much. So as we get closer to April, I'll do another show about April, and I'll try to be nicer about people who don't get off their ass and do anything in life. Okay, so I also know that I've missed a lot of stuff that's coming up in March. So would you please, after I post this, would you post your event underneath so that it gets recognized as well? And I'll see you out there. I intend to fully enjoy what's happening in the world around me. So you will see me at those events, because I'm going to enjoy myself and live a little. And I hope you do too. And I love you very, very much. And see you next time. Mwah! Bye.